Shotgun snap to Watson. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, Wilson. A pass taken in by Harris. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. 14, give up the middle to Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Look wide, get this one complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now Wilson. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing again. Wilson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Has an opening past the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big-time run by Jacobs. 33 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now it's Watson. A throw. Right side taken by Njoku.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
We're set. 59. At 59.
Watson to throw again. Open man, and that's Tillman. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Browns first down.
We're set. At 59. At 54.
To the air again. Watson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They snap it to Watson. That's taken in, and he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Browns. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now first down throw for Watson. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that ball's intercepted by Xavier Howard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Another run here with Harris. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A run. Here's Harris. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They put Wilson in motion. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Harris. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time. It's Harris. And this time he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is taken in at the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. 7. Throwing is Watson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Off play action, here's Watson. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second down. Throwing again is Watson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That one on target to Moore. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, just as importantly, stop the clock.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
So they find themselves down 8 with less than 2 minutes. You can't act as if this is the final possession of the game. Because remember, if they score a touchdown and they don't convert the 2-point try, they got to have enough time to get the ball back again if they want to give themselves a chance to win this game.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining. This quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now we're... That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt, and that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
24's down, he's coming.
Again, it's Watson. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.